In this video, we're going to cover the 10 key components to Bryan Johnson's longevity blueprint, and I'm also going to point out what I think is one major issue with it. As we go through each component, I want you to keep your eye out to see if you can spot the issue. Part number one, he follows a very specific caloric intake plan. It's meticulously calculated. He consumes about 1,977 calories a day. His meals are portioned down to the gram, and he also practices intermittent fasting to optimize his metabolic health. Part number two is his advanced supplementation. The last time I checked, he takes about 111 supplements per day, and they range from things like nootropics to rare vitamins and minerals. The third component is sleep tracking. And Bryan claims to be the only person that's received a 100% sleep score for 8 months straight. And he's probably right. He uses multiple devices to track things like heart rate variability, oxygen saturation, sleep stages. He uses devices like the Oura Ring, the Whoop strap, and follows a very strict sleep routine. He also undergoes very regular blood work, testing over 50 different biomarkers to measure things like inflammation, insulin sensitivity, and cholesterol. And he's tested several times a month and then uses the data to make small changes to his diet, his supplements, and his exercise routine. And his exercise program is no joke. He's got personal trainers, customized workouts, recovery plans. He does 60 minutes of high intensity interval training or strength training or cardiovascular workouts every single day, and also tracks certain performance metrics like muscle mass, body fat percentage, and VO2 max. He follows a very specialized diet, and all his meals are carefully curated. They're all organic, nutrient dense ingredients, all designed to support cellular health and reduce inflammation. I thought it was very interesting that he targets only about 70 grams of protein a day, and most of it comes from plant sources. Everything about the quality of the produce he gets, the micronutrients and macronutrients, everything is carefully curated and prepped out. And when he's eating, he also does continuous glucose monitoring. So he tracks his blood sugar levels 24/7 so that he can adjust his diet in real time to make sure he's not eating anything that could overly spike his insulin and accelerate aging. For his skincare, his routine consists of daily applications of retinoids, peptides, and customized formulations designed to increase collagen production and slow down the pace of aging. And he also undergoes regular laser treatments for skin rejuvenation. And we covered the supplements, but he also takes specialized medications, things like metformin and rapamycin, both of which have been studied for their potential anti-aging effects. Last but not least, his mental health regimen involves daily meditation and advanced brain training through apps like Brain HQ. He also measures neurofeedback using devices like the Muse headband to monitor his brain waves and optimize his cognitive function. So what's the major issue with his longevity blueprint? You probably guessed it. It's not simple, practical, or affordable. I mean, the guy spends roughly $2 million a year on his health, and he has an entire team working with him. For 99.9% of us, that's just simply unattainable. Not to mention the sheer complexity of it would be impossible for one person to manage, especially when you're working a 9-to-5 job. So while it's interesting to see somebody pushing the boundaries of human health and longevity, that's really all it is. It's interesting. I'm much more in favor of simplified systems that lean on practical habits, focused on incremental improvements and sustainable results. And if you want to learn more about those, I have another video covering the 20 major factors for human longevity, and most of them are completely free and very simple to implement. So if you're interested, check it out.